Hello. Is this better? Is it working better now? Da, 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 da. Nope. Yes, you love to see it. Okay, then we're back. We're thriving. This is the one to watch. Don't watch the other one. In fact, I'm gonna go delete the other one. A real
8-second delay now.
okay.
That's a lot better.
Real right quick. I'm gonna go delete. Oops. That one. My channel. Whoop. And we're just gonna go right in and delete it. Cool. Wonderful. All right. So, like I was saying before everything fell apart, we're going to be reading some super short scary stories from one of my favorite subreddits. Super short scary stories. Hey, Ray. Good point. Yeah. It's the same kind of thing as like the 2 sentence horror stories. They're not they're never very good. I mean sometimes every once in a while there's like a couple that are very good. Yeah. I guess before we dive into it, if you don't know, I assume most of you watching probably know. My name's Ellen. I make videos, obviously. And I did a video about Pokemon last Friday that you should check out if you haven't. It'll be in the link tree linked below. And if you like what you see, why not check out Patreon or merch or whatever. But yeah, let's read some super short scary stories by Reddit. I'm going to do like I did with the 2-second scary stories. I did not add purple to my hair. I dyed it black. I actually dyed it black to do a cosplay that I'm doing for the video I'm going to be releasing next week, which is about sports anime and the hero's journey. So look forward to that. That's why I dyed my hair black. That's commitment to the cause. All right. I'm going to do what I did with the 2-sentence scary stories, and I'm just going to like scroll and randomly stop. I'm not looking at them. I'm just going to scroll and stop. Ooh, we're up to a good start. We only got 8 upvotes. When the lights are off. The best things happen when the lights are off. Ooh, kinky. All your fantasies, all your dreams, where do you think they start? They manifest in your unconscious, patiently waiting for the moments, the opportunities to set flight. They are free there to explore, to discover, to stretch to the limits. It's there that you will find truth, to find what it all means, what we truly want. We are all creations of the dark, something we don't totally understand. All the best art, the best ideas, the best pleasures, yes. All in the absence of light. This is very poetic so far. So what do you truly want? If you still don't believe me, then go ahead. Turn on your so-called lights. See, this is going to be cool. No? Oh. I thought it was going to be one of those things where you had to like highlight the text to see it. It's not. I thought... Because they do the thing on Reddit. Sometimes they're like, oh, it's real cool. It's written in reverse. Or like some stupid Homestuck shit. But yeah, that was bad. That was more poetic than scary. That was a bad one to start off with. Now this one, eye removal surgery, looks promising. Oh, it's kind of long though. No, it's not. I'll read it. Eye removal surgery. Some people don't want to see the world for what it is, and we can help that. If you can't take the outer, you can't take the outer, and that's okay. We'll help you with that. We don't leave a customer unsatisfied. It's just a cut and a slice, then a gouge and a scrape, and it's done. No more tears. Can't cry if you have no eyes, right? We get all sorts in the business. The outer breeds, the oddities, and the wild. But we've never had whatever he is. He shuffled in on broken feet, rags upon rags draped upon what was left of his corpse in a haphazard fashion. The bits of flesh that peeked through his clothes were torn and peeling. He was so thin that if you didn't see the bits of skin on his arms and legs, you'd be convinced that he was a skeleton. Ooh, a skeleton. In fact, judging by his face, he may have just been a skin skeleton. The lack of anything but darkness and flakes of teeth and bone in his mouth hung off of his lip with no gums to support it, and this theme continued to his eyes or lack of them, just an empty socket of black that stared daggers at reception. Well, he already doesn't have eyes. How are they going to do the eye removal? Oh, he wanted eyes back. I see. He didn't say a word, but it was clear what he had wanted. He just wanted eyes back. We laid him down on the table. We hadn't practiced this before, but we weren't going to leave a customer unsatisfied. We scooped the remains of the last patient off the board into a little cup and plopped it into the pits that were his eyes. It sat there for a second before bubbling and gurgling up from his depths. It exploded in a shower of what is that word? Is that something dirty? David, what is the word sclera?
Sclera.
What is sclera?
That's the white part of your eye.
Oh. As if everyone knows that. They probably do. It exploded in an ugly shower of sclera and bloodshot sclera. Splattering us in the face. A simple message. Not good enough. I went to high school with someone named Alex Scalera. We tried again, but it came out in an even more violent fashion. At this point, we couldn't fail. We don't leave a customer unsatisfied. After thinking on that concept, the tears started to flow down my cheeks. What could be good enough? I looked up to an eyeless husk, and despite his lack of words, the message was clear. No customer unsatisfied. I lay down in a chair as my partner brought the scooper up to my eye. I cut a cut and a slice, a gouge and a scrape, and it was done. No more tears. I was told that they fit into him beautifully. So, what if... 1. That's some Naruto shit right there. 2. I why his eyes? Like, is there something special about, like, does he have a Sharingan? What? I don't know. I don't get it. But yes, eye stuff is very gross. I agree. Hold on. 1 second. Why is this saying I've only been streaming for 41 seconds? That's not accurate. That's weird. Can you guys still hear me? Am I still streaming? What has happened? Okay. Scroll, 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 scroll. Not looking, not looking, not looking, not looking. And this one. Oh, cool. Weird. Let's use Electric Funeral because it only has 15 upvotes. In one moment, because I need to do some very professional texting. Da, 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 da. Okay. Electric Funeral. Are we interested in this one? Wait, guys, I need to show you because I didn't want to make David go get me wine refills again. So I brought the box of wine with me. All right. Where'd my water bottle go, though? Oh, it's down here. Yes, we are nothing if not classy in my black velour jumpsuit and my box of wine. Okay. Anyways, now. Electric Funeral. Electric Boogaloo. The internet is a rabbit hole. You'll never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy than the most deplorable reaches of the internet that is the dark web. We got a dark web story, boys. It makes 4chan seem like kindergarten. I ended up on the dark web on a dare from one of my Twitter followers. Never take dares from your Twitter followers. The blue light on the screen blurred my vision, and I put on my writing glasses. It was like the Sodom and Gomorrah of Craigslist. So a good time is what I'm hearing. I also think that about just the regular internet. The gore threads that definitely exist of photos from life were unsettling to say the least. I'll never get the ISIS video of those soldiers being executed by machete out of my head. So, okay, here's what I'm going to say about the dark web. Actually, let me finish this story and then I will come back to the dark web. The women and children being battered was a turning point. I couldn't get the images of those beatings out of my brain, especially the one with the rolling pin. The pulverizing of an elderly woman's skull. That happened, for sure. The still frame of her jaw clenched into that concrete curb, and the tears in her face was life-altering. As her teeth shattered and the boot pushed through her cranium, I felt the nausea of my dinner coming up. That hideous atrocity was one of many I didn't dare click on, but my morbid curiosity had gotten the better of me. Am I... Wait, this is the best sentence! Am I evil? Yes, I am. Yeah, I guess I probably should have, put a content warning on these. We're reading scary stories, so To quote Bender, hold on to your dookie. It's about to get spooky. Anyways, am I evil? Yes, I am. The live broadcast labeled simply Red Room intrigued me. Not a Red Room story. No! Oh no. Okay, I will say something about the deep web right now, and it's the fact that red rooms do not actually exist. That's a proven thing, that red rooms are not real. Okay, the live feed opened with what appeared to be several children huddled in a corner, tied up and blindfolded. Not a child red room. There were 5 of them. Then the man entered the room. Do you think the children are going to be okay in this red room in the deep web? I think they'll make it. He had an old school executioner's mask on, black tee tucked into blue jeans. The children squirmed, and one started screaming as the man raised the rusty hatchet. Even through the red light, the shower of dark crimson splattered across the screen as the head of a little girl rolled out of frame, left me feeling inhuman. So, I'm sorry. Yeah, it was hyper realistic pixelated blood. Oh no, he vomited. Oh yikes, we are assaulting a corpse now. We can skip that. I can see you. The private message had made it to my desktop. I shuddered and pleaded to be left alone. We're on our way. I turned off my Wi-Fi router, my lights, and my hope. Same, bitch. I also turned off my hope a long time ago. Fuck the internet. Fuck the world. Fuck all it's worth. Every inch of it. Girl, same. But now I can't stop watching. They broke down my door and tied me to my computer chair. Why would they do that? I need help. I'm supposed to be writing scary stories on Reddit. Whoa. Okay, here's the elements we got so far. We got dark web. We got red rooms. We got one of those like unfriended kind of situations. We got meta. They are hitting the short, scary stories. This is a good one. I'm supposed to be writing scary stories on Reddit and watching decapitations on another screen next to me. It's relentless. They keep covering my food in spice and I haven't slept well in days. So you're white. At least they're feeding me, but I wish they wouldn't. What? Why? I've lost all faith. Too many religions and only one God. I don't need another savior. I just need it to end. Please like and comment. They're holding me at... Oh my god, a cliffhanger? Wait, is it the drugs? No. Isn't spice a drug from Dune? Is that real?
Yes.
It's a real thing, spice? I thought it was the...
They're probably just talking about...
I thought they were talking about, like, spicy food.
Spice melange is not a real thing.
Okay, so it is slang now. Guys, he has his own subreddit. How do you make your own subreddit? Don't. I'm not making a new my own subreddit. Just forget I said it. Okay. I'm I'm not looking. I'm just gonna stop at one. Boop. Ray, it will be a cold day in hell if I talk about Dune. When I talk about Dune. No, I will not talk about Dune, is what I'm saying. So what are our critiques of the dark web story? I guess my main critique, actually it was perfect because it hit all the like internet creepypasta like bullet points. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm a jock. I can't read Dune. People want to have sex with me. So I can't read Dune. Don't clip that out of context. Yeah, it hit all the points. We had both the elderly and the young being victimized, which is very provocative. Yeah, it was I'm gonna give it a I'm gonna give it like an 8 out of 10. I liked it. Let's read Crying Wolf now. Ooh, it's real short. I like it when they're real short. Normally, Buddy cries wolf. He likes to disturb me when I am trying to rest. He always seems paranoid, like there is someone in the other room. I always tell him to chill out, but he never does. One day, I was cooking in the kitchen, and Buddy comes running in. Dude, we have to get out of here. He's coming to get us. I believed him this time, mainly because Buddy is a house cat. That's my 10 out of 10 story. It's creative. I'm going to give them an upvote. User Saint Johnny Cakes. Good job. I liked that. It was short. It was sweet. It had a twist. It had a cat. I love it. See, since I brought my box of wine with me, I don't have to leave now to go pour more wine. Whoop. Cheers. Oh, I spilled wine on the floor. As I was just bragging about how I don't have to get up to pour my wine, I spilt wine on the floor. So I will have to get up to get a paper towel. Oh, unless David's about to do it for me, which would be awesome. Guys, claps for David in the chat. We love him. Okay, if y'all want to see me pour the wine, I'm probably just gonna spill more. Okay, I'm not looking, I'm drinking. Another one with cats. Oh, I hope nothing happens to the cats though, then I'll be sad. My neighbor owns 5 large cats. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Is it Cameron? Or yeah. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. That is a very scary story. We own one large cat. He went to the vet today, and the vet told him he was fat. Okay. My neighbor owns 5 large cats by user Alima 2007. Does that, see, that usually means they were like born in 2007. And
So they're 22 now.
no, they're not. Because I'm 26. And I was 12 in 2007. What do you mean they're 22 now?
22 now.
I'm 26.
No.
Yes. How old am I, David? Apparently, I'm older than I thought I was, according to David. If they were born in 2007, how old are they?
22.
That's not true.
Then do the math. On stream, do it.
No, wait, no math on stream.
See? So you can't dispute me.
No math on
You
stream.
can't prove it. So they're 22.
Thank you. Civil did it. They're 14.
No math on stream. Ban them. You're banned. I'm banning you.
Banned for
15
doing
minute
math
timeout for doing math.
on stream. Oh, Lord. Logic is also banned. We do not use logic. We do not use math.
Yeah, who's using logic? 30-minute timeout for them.
No thoughts in this stream.
And no thoughts.
No thoughts. If no thoughts were allowed on this stream, it wouldn't
It's my
exist.
stream
It would have to be David's stream now. Okay. Shoot. My neighbor owns 5 large cats. Damn it, numbers again.
You're banned.
I have to ban myself.
15-minute timeout.
Oh no. Okay. All right. Again, my neighbor owns 5 large cats by Alima 2007. If that is their birth year, they're 14 years old. I know it sounds ordinary enough, but it's not. Her cats are not, well, like other cats. The vet said they're fat. Oh, sorry. Where this number is, pretend I said, I made like the swearing noise from SpongeBob, like the dolphin noise. Mrs. Pike's cats are at least, another number. Pretend, it's the like dolphin sound. Feet tall, with milky white fur, black sharp eyes, long sharp teeth, and talons. I don't know why they're like that. They never cause any harm, though. Until last year. Oh no, what happened last year? The last year's incident with Mrs. Pike's cat is what caused the mayor to restrict her cats from going outside. The mayor got involved. That's my dolphin. What's a dolphin sound? Guys, that's not nice. You can't tell me to do a dolphin's.
What are you doing? That was good.
Was it?
No.
Oh god, we're never gonna make it through the story. Okay. cats. So the mayor said the cats can't go outside anymore. So what happened? Andrew, my brother's friend, was passing Mrs. Pike's house when all of a sudden her largest cat, Leo, jumped out. I like that they gave the cats names. That attention to detail is what really sells this. It jumped on him and started feasting on his face. Oh no. After Leo chewed up Andrew's face, he went back to his house, but Andrew stumbled backwards in pain and was hit by a car. Not only did Andrew get his face eaten by a big cat, he also got hit by a car and survived. Andrew survived, thankfully, but is now permanently terrified of cats. Of course, Mrs. Pike was given a large bill and was almost sent to prison, but she weaseled herself out. Her cats are not allowed to come outside until spring this year, and I'm horrified of what's to happen after that. Oh, they might eat someone else's face. Anyway, one day I was out in my front yard watering the flowers when I caught a glimpse of Mrs. Pike in her house. Through the window, I could see her clearly. She was watching TV, all her cats around her. I didn't think much of it until I saw one of the cats lick her finger. Mrs. Pike paid no attention to the cat until it started to violently bite Mrs. Pike's finger. She cried in pain, but sat still. The cat, to my horror, bit her finger clean off. Mrs. Pike's front was oozing with blood, and tears were running down her cheeks. Tears. Tears, not tears. No, David. It's tears. This is... If you become a Patreon, someday I will release outtake videos someday. And you can see me saying stupid shit like that all the time. So, like, check out that link tree below. We got Patreon, we got merch, we got my last video. It's awesome. Anyway, that was a long time ago. I'd forgotten about that until yesterday. That was a long time ago. Yesterday night, I looked through my window and saw Mrs. Pike from her window. I don't think she was expecting to see anyone because she was being kind of secretive. She was being kind of secretive. I saw that 3 of her fingers on each hand were missing. I clapped my hand over my mouth. Her cats will be out this year. I wonder if Mrs. Pike is going to survive until then. After all, how was she supposed to feed her cats? That's a great question, Ray. So what are our thoughts about the cat story? It's not my favorite. I mean, we all know that if you die in your house and no one finds you for a while, your cat will eat your face. It's a good last sentence. I agree. Not one sclera, that's true. I like this comment. Well, hell. Yeah, 0 out of 10 scleras. Not enough scleras. So after this, I have plans to watch Don't Look Under the Bed with a couple friends, and I don't know if any of you guys remember that movie or like are even old enough to remember that movie. But it was this decom. and it scared the hell out of me when I was a kid. So I'm sure, like, it's one of those movies that to this day, I'm 26. I have not seen this movie since I was probably 8 years old. And I still sometimes have nightmares that are don't look under the bed themed. So I'm interested to see just how bad it is. I know it's not going to be as scary as I thought it was as like a small little baby. Okay. Not looking. We're just going to pick one. Nope. No, that doesn't... Ratings don't count as math. I don't think. Do ratings count as math, David?
It's a number.
It is a number. Yes. That's the one with the boogeyman. Don't look under the bed. Like, from what I vaguely remember, the girl, like, her imaginary friend, turns into the boogeyman if she, like, stops paying attention to him or something. I just remember thinking it was very scary. Okay, so no more ratings then. This one only has one upvote, so we're gonna read it. No comments. 8 days ago. Yeah, nobody, everyone's banned from the chat. All right. Oh, 2 upvotes. Someone else upvoted while I was here.
You said 2.
Did I?
You said 2.
I thought I said...
It's a number.
No, David, stop. Okay, I love bringing people together by user ShortStory1. So
You said 1.
their whole user shtick is writing short stories, so I have high expectations. I love bringing people together, and it makes me so happy when I see people being together. We're off to a good start. There is something so joyous in people joining as one. Hey, without reading ahead, who thinks the twist is going to be that he's, like, sewing people together or something like that? Because I think the chance is pretty high. There is something so joyous in people joining as one, and I love being the one to make a gathering. I am a social person, and I can't live my life properly without other people. We are social creatures, and if you think about it, society relies on people being together, working together, and that's why lonely people are always looked down upon, because they aren't contributing to society enough. Even the economy, oh god, the economy, don't get me started, relies on sociable people. Like, businesses need customers, and customers need jobs to make money to spend on things. Okay. 2 months ago, I started my journey again on bringing another group of people together. I first started following a man called Jeremy, and as I was stalking him and learned of his pattern of living, I attacked him and drew a Batman sign on his cheek. Bold choice, Batman sign. I only choose to attack when the person I am stalking starts to notice me around and starts to get paranoid. I attacked him and I hit him a couple of times, and the Batman sign I drew on him was my best one. He's a young artist. He's practicing his Batman signs. Then a couple of weeks later, I started following a woman called Betty, and I started to learn how she lives her life. I also enjoy learning how people live and how their lifestyles go. It's wonderful that we are all so different. Anyhow, I started noticing that Betty was noticing me, and no matter how good you are at stalking, you eventually get noticed. I attacked Betty just like I had attacked Jeremy. I don't discriminate between the sexes. Guys, he doesn't discriminate between the sexes. What a king. After punching Betty, I get my black marker out and put a Wonder Woman sign on her face. Oh no. Is he doing like the Justice League, I bet. What a cool idea. The last group I decided to bring together, I put satanical signs on their faces. I put satanical signs on their face. Wow. Then the last person I followed was a guy called Roddy, and I followed him around until he noticed me. I punched him up. Punched him up. And put a flash symbol on his face. Civil, if you go up here, you can literally see, he literally says, no matter how good you are at stalking, they will notice you. So, so shut the hell up. You're wrong. Oh no, is Sybil behind me right now on the balcony? Then the last person I followed was a guy called Roddy, and I followed him around until he noticed me. I punched him up and put a flash symbol on his face. Those 3 people contacted the police and have now decided to group up together to discuss what had happened to them. And I was so proud of myself once again that I had successfully managed to bring another group of people together. I'm going to take a break from bringing people together for a while until the police search died down. Then when I am ready, I will be back toy old self at bringing people together. So 60% upvoted. Really cool concept. Enjoyed it, says San Francisco 814. Hey, yes, I know I just read a percentage. Yeah, it didn't have people sewn together, which is what I was expecting. And he's not like, this wasn't edgy enough for my taste. I'm an edgy little boy. Ew. Why did I just say that? No. It wasn't good. I really thought he was going to be sewing people together human centipede style. That didn't happen. Yeah. This one actually has quite a few upvotes. Let's see if one that has like a lot of upvotes is any better. Dude, do not put "I'm an edgy little boy" on a t-shirt. Unless you guys would buy them, in which case I will put that on a t-shirt. Just kidding. Well, not kidding. I have bills. But oh god. The proposal. This one has a few upvotes, so we're going to see if it's any better than the other ones. At first, when he got down on one knee before her, she was bewildered. She hadn't known what to expect. But then he reached into his back pocket and pulled out the biggest, shiniest diamond ring she had ever seen. The realization hit her with the full weight of surprise. After everything they'd been through, she could hardly believe this moment was actually here. She started to cry. All right, Ray, the people have spoken. Can you design me an edgy little boy t-shirt? Yeah, she started to cry. Jeannie, you know I'm no good with words, so just bear with me. Ever since we first met, I've been in love with you. Since I first saw you, actually. The past 4 years have been honest bliss for me, and you saved me from loneliness and desperation. Seeing him looking up at her with his big smile made her heart start pounding, almost as hard as the first time he'd brought her home. She almost couldn't catch her breath. He said, "You are my everything. Will you make me the luckiest man in the world and marry me? Will you be my wife? Will you be mine? Boo. Will you be mine forever?" The tears rolled down her face, and she tried to buck against her. Uh-oh. The tears rolled down her face, and she tried to buck against her restraints. Uh-oh. But he pushed a button on his console, and the machinery, which had been her home for the past 4 years, whirred and clicked and forced her head to nod aggressively. Oh. Whoa, that's a twist. Machinery. She had long since learned that screaming for help was pointless, but she couldn't help but begging him for mercy. His smile was broad, sincere, and sickening. She had made him the happiest man alive. Ooh. I'm wondering about this machinery. So, one, I will say this is better than the ones that had less upvotes. But this whole machinery thing is very vague, I guess, would be my critique. What? Is he like the dad from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang? Who has, the inventions that do everything? What was scary about it? I guess as an AFAB person, just the concept of being kidnapped by a man is very scary. No
FBI at birth.
No sclera, though. That's a very good point, Ray. No sclera.
Sign fascist at birth.
That's, yeah. Yes, also making that machinery definitely involved math. And we do not do math on this stream. Okay, I'm gonna do a couple more. I'm not looking. I'm just gonna pick a random one. Okay, we're not gonna read this one because it has the word daddy in the title, and that's disgusting. The Hand That Feeds by user Dandreed. Okay, let me get a drink of water. The wine is good, but not very good to moisten ye old vocal cords. Yes, this is the invisible hand of the free market that feeds. Okay. After much deliberation, I decided I would start with removing the distal phalanx of the phalanx? Yeah, sure. Of the index finger. Left hand. In my haste and excitement, I bit the finger off at the joint, though I found the cries of pain and anguish thoroughly distracting, more so than the frantic squirming. As much as I detested the notion, a mere surgical approach would be necessary. Quick, precise cuts would lessen the impact of my subject's apprehension. I found the taste of the raw flesh to be unsatisfactory as well. Oh, that I should waste even a morsel. This is so dumb. Stupid. I procured the distal, intermediate, and proximal bones in short order. I dribbled some olive oil into a pan, fired up the burner. I wanted the flame to lick the fingertips, just enough to warm, but not enough to char. The sweet smell of cooked flesh hit my nostrils. I carefully pulled one from the pan, long, thin, just starting to brown and crisp. Satisfied, I emptied the pan into a nearby platter. The cries had ceased. Pain had given way to shock, amazement, hopelessness. There was still more work to be done, still more to butcher and cook. Oh, what a twist. Still, the process had proven worthwhile so far. I am quite delicious. He's eating himself. Whoa. Whoa. That's crazy. Yeah, he didn't actually cook the meat. He just warmed it up. So I guess, yeah, warm raw meat is better than just regular raw meat, I guess. Oh. You guys ready for some more promo? Some more plugging? Because I'm about to do that. Hey, check out the link tree in the description of this stream, and you will find the link to my latest video, which is about Pokemon and the circumstances of one's birth. You will find my Patreon, which has perks like access to my Discord server and bloopers and stuff. You will find a link to some merch. There is a design that looks like this that says, guys, that's gonna get me canceled. You can't see it in the light, but it's cute. This is a sticker, but you can get it on a t-shirt and everything too. And there's another one that says no math or math free zone or something like that. And another one that has like a little checklist that's super cute. What do you mean affect my take? TeePublic takes a very hefty amount of my sale, if that's what the question is. Yeah. And you'll find all my socials down there too. If you want to, for some reason, see even more of my thoughts. Okay. Let's read another one. We're not looking. We're scrolling. All right. One with very few. Oh, yeah. Everything's on sale right now. That I think it affects how much I make, but not enough for it to like be worth to be worth concern, I guess is the word I'm doing. Is the word I'm looking for. Yeah. Um, yeah, cool. Let's read this one. How am I doing? By user, oh no, their username has numbers in it. 25JH. The amount of times I notice the tall figure outside my front door at night is more than, oh, another number, 10. I don't know how much longer the figure will be there, but I hope it leaves soon. December 29th. This is the first day the thing appeared. It freaked me the fuck out. I don't know why it's there. January 3rd. It just watches me. I don't know why, but it stands there motionless. I was freaked out to the point I almost cried. January 12th. It's been 13 days of that freak watching me, and I refuse to call for help because people will think I'm going crazy. It just stands there for about an hour, loudly breathing while I pretend to be asleep. January 15th. I noticed that yesterday it started getting closer to me. Every day, it's getting 1 foot closer to me. There is so much math in this story. This is bad. Also, I'm trying to keep a log of the things I can observe without it noticing me. What's Chopper? Oh. January 16th. It stands right beside my bed now, and I have no idea what to do. I could go to spend the night somewhere else, but all my family lives in the countryside, and I don't feel safe there. Why don't you feel safe in the countryside? With all the... Never mind. I don't feel safe in the countryside because I watched Children of the Corn way too young. And so I'm scared of the countryside. January 18th. It stopped as soon as it started, but not in the way she had expected. How would you say my fake point of views of a frightened human girl are? Would you say it's believable? I've been doing it for the past 2 weeks. Whoa, twist. Let's hope the authorities don't find her corpse. Then they would be on the search to find me. Remember, snitches get stitches, who are absolute bitches. That last line was very good. That was a very good final line to a scary story. No comments. I'm going to give him a vote just for the end of that. All right, let's do one more. Hopefully it's a short one. Ooh. Did I just see one that I liked? I could have sworn I just saw one that I liked. Or upvoted a while ago. Let's do... How long is this? Not bad. All right, this is going to be our final story. We've got 2 upvotes posted 14 days ago by Brendan-Carland. Okay. Hey, maybe that's why I didn't click on Darkman. Okay. My 11-year-old son and I recently to the Myrtle Beach Resort for our vacation. Hey, does that sentence make sense? We have been for we have been for this for years, but since now we can finally afford it, we say screw it. We had a blast. We went to the beach behind the hotel and went into ocean. Build a sandcastle. Him burying me in the sand a while, pretending to leave me in the sand and walk away, but Lucky went back to get me. I got a good laugh out of that. This is a this is a very good ender, I feel. Then we went to the mirror maze, and there was a laser maze in the same building, so we can choose whichever one. I would suggest laser tag since it was less expensive, but he got moves that I would never able to predict. He stole my wallet and tried to flirt with the coworker and manages to get away with it. There are a couple of rules thou. Rule 1. Wear 3D glasses at all time. Rule 2. Wear gloves at all times when touching glass so it doesn't get messy. That was what I remember. So just as soon as we went in, he took his gloves off and that was it. We walk around making jokes and trying to confuse each other. Then eventually we lost each other. I know it's normal to lose people in a mirror maze, but I don't think this was normal because there were multiple voices, and not by other people, but by my son Daniel. And I got scared because I can hear him crying everywhere. I took off my glasses because it was harder to see with them on, but it didn't help anything. Then I stopped. It was a dead end, and the only way back. But when I turned around, I saw me. Not a reflection because I wasn't smiling, but I guess there are two sides of a single coin, and I guess I was looking at the other side, but I was different. The other me that I was looking at, he was chrome head to toe. Hello, good looking, it says with its or my reflected eyes. That is how I came up with the name, Chrome People. Dad, where are you? Crap, I whisper a while he turns around. Please don't. I hold my hand out cause I got a bad feeling about what is about to happen. The Chrome me look at with a sudden look of anger. Then he pushes me into the mirrors. I bang on the mirrors, not knowing if I was in the mirrors or on the other side of that mirror. He had his glasses on. Daniel went through Chrome me and started to bang on the mirror I was trapped in. It was the glasses, I say. Don't take your glasses. He didn't hear me. Unfortunately, his glasses fell off. Then Daniel turns around and he finally saw the other side of my coin. He saw my Chrome. You aren't my son. My Chrome pushed my son into the same mirror I was in, but something else came out. My son's Chrome, or his reflections, you could say. Whew! Guys, this is taxing. I don't know if you are going to get this, but I am begging you, don't take off your 3D glasses. If you are warned not to. I am hearing other people come in, so maybe I am technically a Chrome. I may be able to use the trick that my Chrome use on me. It may not work, but it is worth a try, and it doesn't, then I might fear that I will become someone else's reflection and go through the same pain that my Chrome went through. Whew! Wow. That was quite the closer. We have one comment. I would love to read this, but you need to do a bit of proofreading first. Let me know if you smiley face. That was very kind. That's a good comment. Oh, this is the same girl that commented on the other one saying that it was The other one was like a great story. She's nice. I like her. San Francisco. Francisco. Yeah. Wow. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed Short Scary Stories. We definitely, there was a wide range of quality. Um, and yeah, I had fun. Next week we might come back to Ellenberg, maybe. We'll see. Or we might do what's that game? The one with like the little castles? Age of Empires. We might do Age of Empires again. But yeah, this was fun. I hope you enjoyed. Next Friday, I am releasing a video about sports anime and the hero's journey narrative structure. And yeah, again, Patreon, merch, all that is in the link tree down below. Yeah, that's it. Hope you guys have a good weekend. Stay fresh, stay safe, stay healthy. Yeah. Yeah, basically that's it. Anyone else got anything to say before I boot scoot and boogie out of here? Okay. I'm a bounce then. Yeah. Thanks.